Hey, welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. Okay, yeah, we got some amazing data here. Has to do with these pivot points and why we are going to bounce up on Monday. Uh, a bounce up is in the making here. And I got a little bit of data. I've gone back 180 days, trading days, 180 trading days, and I got the stats on all that. Also, I'm going to cover a little bit on volume. We've got some pretty interesting stuff going on with volume that may very well tell you your future in this stock. So if you're interested in going up or down and all around, uh, that might just give you the ticket. Okay, so what's going on here? Well, we have what Grandpa calls the whoopie doopie white line. Okay, it's right here, and Grandpa gets that at 4 p.m. Eastern time every day, and I do a live stream and tell you what the number is. It's currently $390.44. That white line hits at least 8 or 9 times out of 10. Uh, so currently, um, we're trading just above it at 393.50 area. Okay, so we're right up around in here. Okay, but between now and Monday or the opening, usually at least in the pre-market 7 a.m. to 9:30 or 9:40 possibly, that number will hit and very often go down below it. Okay, at least 1 out of 5 times it'll go substantially below it, even though we're going to go bouncing up. Uh, and I'll give you the odds on that and how I figured it out. Now, down below here you have the pink line, okay? And the number on that one is currently 381.59. And then up above you have the orange line right here, and the number on that one is 403.58. Now, what you'll see here is that the orange line is further away from the white line than the pink line is. The pink line is closer, okay? And if the orange line is further away from the white line, the next trading day, you can expect 9 out of 10 times that this stock will go up more than it goes down, okay? Fairly substantially. And if the pink line is further away from the white line than the orange line, and the orange line is closer, the stock will go down. And that's the way it is. Now, like I say, I went back and each black deal here represents one day. Okay, for instance, and on this particular day here, which was today, you could actually be a winner in both directions on this day, but the pink line was 2 cents further away than the orange line, so just about dead even. But it did go down more, and it should, because the pink line was just a little bit further away. And on this particular day, the pink line was further away than the orange line from the white line, and of course the price went down. Okay, so what Grandpa did is I went back 180 days, trading days. And what I found out was 126 times the it was right. 126 times out of 180. And 54 times it was wrong, or what I considered to be wrong. But here's what else I found out as I was doing this. At least 1 out of 5 of all of them are right in both directions. So let's see if I can see one that's kind of like that. Well, this very first one isn't too dissimilar, because you literally could have made money either direction from the white line. If it's 1 out of 5 times, you'll see where it runs. Let's see if I can take you back in time and show you a good example of that. Oh, here's one right here. Okay, so on this particular day, you see where the white line is, see where the pink line is, and you see what orange line is. All right, well, on this particular day, it did it right because the pink line was further away, and it did go down further, but it also went up substantially. So in reality, you could be right either way from the white line, okay, that's going to hit on that particular day, okay. And so anyway, I went back 180, and now what I found out is that 1 out of 5 of the 54 that were wrong is 36 times, where it could be right either direction. So of the 54 that were considered wrong, 36 of them actually would have made you money, even though it wasn't perfection. It would have made you money. And if you take 36 away from 54, it's exactly 18, okay? And so there, of all 180 that I took into consideration, taking into consideration, 18 were wrong out of 180. And if my calculating is right, we should know, you can pretty much tell for sure that 9 out of 10 trades will make you money. And that's going back, 180 trading days. Came out exactly that 9 out of 10 trades will give you a profit with this method that Grandpa's got here, with the white line, the orange line, and the pink line. So it's pretty accurate. Now I wanted to talk a little bit about volume, because volume is Grandpa looks for patterns, and the reason this is so important is because you literally know at 4 o'clock, okay, that more than likely 9 out of 10 times this thing is going to take and give us a spike up. We might get a spike down. It might be one of those that's a winner on both sides. One of those 1 out of 5 is a winner in both directions. That's wonderful. But I will tell you, I was short. I got in my short positions. I made money just under $100. Not too good considering I was up over 200 at one point today. But I did get out of my shorts because I'm not going to go against this thing. And so what I'm looking to do is start buying around the 190 on Monday morning, and or even this evening if it dips down, and in increments, and try to snag as much as I can going long up in anticipation of a pretty decent bounce. Potentially 401.58 where our 200 moving average is coming across. 403.58, our orange line up here above is very likely, and possibly on Monday we could see, if they get it running, we could easily see that 412.43, and that would not surprise me. So I do want to get some shares for Monday because I'm expecting a pop. I'm expecting a pop up for Monday, and my little whoopie doopie lines, orange, white, and pink, are telling me so. Okay, so volume. Today we had a volume of 61 million shares bought and sold in Tesla. The previous day we had 71 million. There's a reason I'm telling you this, and you want to understand this. So today, 61 million bought and sold, low volume. Yesterday, 71 million, low volume. Day before, 74 million, low volume. Day before, 84 million, low volume. Day before that was 93 million, which is a little above Tesla's average. And the day before that was 108. And what has the price done during that period of time? Well, it's fluctuated around some, and pretty much predominantly coming down. And but what Grandpa's looking for, and what he's seen in the past, is once we get down in the low volume, say we start getting some 50 million volumes, we're probably close to our bottom pivot point. Okay, we can get, very often I see it when we start getting low volume, 50 million type of deal, maybe a 40 million, 30 million, okay, and we're not to it yet, but we can still get a spike up here tomorrow. We might even get extra volume, or it might be just mediocre volume. But when we start seeing, I really think that what they're going to do is they're going to pull us up for Monday, and they're going to pull the plug on us. That's what I think. And they're going to make you very sad. And we're going to head down to 367 and below. That's Grandpa's opinion. Here's 367 right here. That's what Grandpa thinks. But wherever it is, whether it's 348, 338, or 367, and it is possible that 373 is our new bottom pivot point. I just feel that it's going to probably go through it a little bit yet lower. I don't, but when we get down, and we're going to go back down to 373, $20 less than we are now at some point, and I think next week, probably Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. But when we go down there, people will lose heart. Traders will lose heart. They'll start thinking that Grandpa's probably right about 338, okay? The volume's going to decrease. We could end up stagnating around 370 area. But when we see 50 million, start buying shares, because 737 is coming. According to what Grandpa's got calculated out here, within 60 to 70 trading days from now, we should see a minimum of $737 in Tesla stock, and I'm leaning towards 1,000. No baloney. I'm saying it straight. This is what I got calculated out, and I was up all night calculating too. But but anyway, 737 is the least amount that I anticipate within 60 to 70 trading days from now. So is there any wrong place to buy this stock? No. Is there a right place to buy it? Yes, and that's more down towards the bottom. Right now, as far as Grandma goes, she can only go long, and I don't want her to get stuck. So we've been very cautious. I've got her. There's Nathan, the finance hydra guy. He's out of Brazil. He's a good analyst. He's a real good analyst. His name is Nathan with the finance hydra. He just happened to pop up on my screen. I like him. I usually listen to him every day. I listen to different analysts because Grandpa's learning stuff, and a lot of these guys, they're pretty good with their trend lines and all this and that. But Grandpa's a pattern guy. I like looking at patterns, and what I really like is everything else is a lagging indicator. Everything that you have to look at is made by the supercomputer trying to take your money, okay? Except for the white line, the orange line, and the pink line, okay? And Grandpa's got that set up. If you watch a couple of my previous videos, I tell you how you can set it up on Thinkorswim, and if you want, you can get this system set up, and you could email me, and I'll tell you how to get the white line on there so you know what you're doing, and the pink one and the orange one. Now the blue lines, they literally have come virtually 100% of the time up until we hit 488 right here. 100% up to this point of every blue line made is hit. Currently our highest blue line up above is 538 something that has not hit yet. I think it was 538.30. $538.30. Okay, got some big orders coming in here at 393. Pretty. Somebody wants shares. They got them too. They got them. So, but going back in time, every single one from this point right here back in time to the beginning of Tesla, every blue line over time has hit. Every single one. And that's a good sign that we're going to head up, because once we make the new bottom pivot point, and I don't care where we make it, if it's 370 or 350 or where Grandpa thinks around the 335, I mean, that's just a strong possibility. But wherever, I will know very likely when we're there because of the low volume. And that's when we get that low volume for a few days in a row, that's when you want to be jumping on the bus and hanging out, waiting for $700. You're going to make a killing. This bus is going to run uphill in no time flat. Okay, well, I hope this was helpful, and Please don't take anything Grandpa says as financial advice. Grandpa's not a financial planner. And if you would, please like, share, and subscribe. And think about eternity once in a while. Grandpa does.